Hello, YouTube. It's me, Tanya, from Tanya's Beauty Box. I have not posted an actual full video since December of 2023. A lot of things had happened by that time. My aunt passed in June. I got a new job in December. I started that new job January 2024, and because I was going through the transition, I did not have a setup to do videos. Kind of lost my motivation to do videos. Got into watching a lot of other people's videos, and then I started posting community posts, little snippets, little word messages, whatever. And then I got on a buying kick. And I moved on from Sephora and Ulta. They're not serving my needs anymore. Also, another reason why I didn't do a lot of videos is because I canceled all of my makeup subscription boxes. So I didn't have a lot of content. And then I kind of stopped wearing makeup every day. So I didn't have anything to share as far as like a get ready with me or makeup look of the day or anything like that. So a little bit toward the end of 2024, I started, like I said, posting on my community posts tab. Some little humorous or hilarious things I found hilarious. And then I got into this like shopping kick where I started just buying from the brand sites because you get great discounts. And then I found this site called ShopPay. Great, deep discounts. And then eBay became my friend, and I found some great finds on eBay. Some of this stuff I have shown in my little community tab, by posting pictures and just kind of briefly describing what I had purchased or found in my stash. And then I said, I haven't really done any high end. And I know Chanel and Dior and Hermes and Louis Vuitton is not going I don't have Louis Vuitton money. But I said, let me branch out a little bit. And I discovered Lancome. So I kind of went down the Lancome rabbit hole. You'll see that in some videos to come, hopefully. And so what we're going to do today is spooky season. I'm going to show you some things that I purchased from Melt Cosmetics. Now, I really didn't have anything from Melt in my collection prior to this particular purchase. So I might have had an eyeshadow or something like that, but nothing substantial from the collection. So I didn't have an idea about their quality or anything like that. But they did a collab with the movie It, or the book It by Stephen King, and the movie subsequently that came out a couple of years ago. Now, the original It is my very favorite movie with Tim Curry. And that, to me, is Pennywise. So, I was on Dion Love's makeup, one of her lives, and Janessa J. Champagne, check her out, mentioned that there was an It collab with Melt. So I let my fingers do the walk and I looked at it and I said, oh, I really like that. I really like that. So I was going to get two things. By the time I put those two things in the cart, it was the cost of getting the entire bundle collection. So I just stuck that sucker in there and then I got 10% off from the ShopPay site, not from Melt. But because it was under $99 at that point, they were going to charge me shipping. I'm like, what the hell? So I found another thing that would be apropos or comparable or fit in this collection, which I really think they should have incorporated into the collection when they put it together. But they didn't. But this kind of falls in line with it. And because it's spooky season, because it's October 26, 2025, and because HBO is now having a series called It, Welcome to Dairy. I thought it was apropos that my very first video back on YouTube, full length, would be my Melt and It collab. So, I'm going to show these things to you. I'm a little rusty. I'm going to flub. Might drop something. We're going to see how this goes. My intent after today, I also had to get a new ring light because when I stopped doing videos, I had two ring lights. One son took one, the other one took the other, so I decided just to upgrade and get a brand new ring light. So that's what's going on here. So that was another reason. But I'm gonna show you my Melt and It collection makeup. So let's get it started. And see, I'm all over the place again. And that hasn't changed. I'm all over the place. But I hope to continue doing videos. I can't promise or foresee the frequency. I don't have a schedule. It'll be when the mood hits me. I have a lot. Well, not a lot. I thought it was a lot. I have enough stuff to do a few videos on. So I'm going to do that, I believe. I'm going to space them out a little bit. And then we'll see what the response is. If I'll just go back to doing the community tabs for those that check me out and to see what I might have picked up or whatever. But yeah, so let's get into this. So this is the Melt and It, not It Cosmetics, but Melt It the movie collab. What should I start with first? Let's start with these bags. Now, there were 2 makeup bags in the collection, and they had different little kits, so to speak. I really didn't want the kits that they had. That's why I picked 2 of the items that I wanted. But like I said, it got so close to the actual price of getting everything that I just bought everything and then ended up with that 10% discount that put me back down to had I just bought the 2 I wanted, so then I had to bump it back up so I could get the free ship. You know how we do. Who wants to pay for shipping? You know? But these are the 2 bags. Hope you can see that. There's the new updated Pennywise. While I enjoy this Pennywise, I still prefer Tim Curry's Pennywise. To me, he is the epitome of Pennywise. So this is the Pennywise. And then this is, they have the signature red balloon. And then the Melt, the It, Welcome to Dairy, the collaboration with HBO for the series. And within here, it opens like this at the top. Within here, they included a lovely little sticker. Okay. Now, when I got it, I guess they packaged it like they would have sent you just the bundle, the little kit that you ordered. The individual items that I wanted weren't like in the box. And I'm like, where's my stuff? But it was inside the little bag that would have contained the little kit had you purchased it separately. So I had to get over that because I was about to call them and like, you know, what's up with that? This is the second bag. It has an oversized. It still has the same little pull tab for the red balloon. Signature to It. And it has this oversized zipper, which is kind of hard to open and close, but its signature, it kind of reminds you of Pennywise teeth or clown teeth or just teeth in general. So I thought that was a nice little addition or detail. And this one has Pennywise sticker. I don't believe I'm ever going to use these bags or these stickers, which is why I technically didn't want to buy. I got 10,000 makeup bags, okay? I was an Ipsy fiend for quite a while. Glam bags. So, makeup bags, don't need. But, yeah. So, I wasn't initially drawn to either bag. But what did draw me in was the actual compact, not the compact palette. Oh, no, I'm talking about the compact. This is the Melt palette. It's its own price, but buy the whole bundle was only $99. Do it on Shop Pay or Melt if they have a particular discount or something like that. So I got 10% off the entire bundle. And these are the colors. So the color story kind of drew me in a little bit. It's not so many colors. They're nice and vibrant. And I won't feel like I'm going to get overwhelmed with trying to come up with looks using this palette. The palette itself is different from the outer cotton. This was made, I'm trying to get myself back together here. This was made in, where was the sucker made? USA. And it is 12 months from this, from when I opened the palette, which I've already opened the palette, you must know. It has a mirror. I can't remember what it looks like. Has like a little border, so you see that. And then this little card, and then going into the little carnival hut where Pennywise would be located. And these are the colors in all their glory. They are much more vibrant in person, but we have, I am so out of whack. Oh, and I just stuck my nail in something. We have Float is the red. We have, what is this? Missing Person. It's this black with some like some iridescent red shimmer, which you can't really see. We have Fear Feeder, which is like a deep hunter emerald, almost a hint of teal in the green with some sparkle. We have It, which is this orange, which is weird. You think that it would probably be in red, but It, which is this orange. It's also like a little shimmer, maybe a metallic. This is a matte, and this is The Losers. It's like brown. That'd be good for crease transition. And The Circus, which is yellow. So these are only two mattes, and these all have some type of shimmer or something going in it. This one and this one more than these two. So that drew me in. I wanted that. I'm trying not to make this video too long because I haven't done this in forever, and I don't know how much time is on this machine. The other thing that I wanted was this lip pencil from Melt. And this is a lip pencil. This is the artwork. You see Pennywise here. Going right around. It does not, it's called Red Balloon. It's the name of the, I still haven't figured out this crap. Red Balloon is the name of the pencil. We have Pennywise. And this is the shade. It's supposed to be a blood red. This will be my first time swatching. And it's a different red than I've seen before. Look at that. Blood red. It does remind me of a blood red. So I was very interested in that. The next thing that I was semi-interested in was the lippy. Pennywise again. And this is called Pennywise, which is a metallic, it says metallic lipstick. Man, oh man, geez, a Pete. And if I can get it open, It's like a compacted casing. It's magnetic. It doesn't have anything special on it. Just says melt. It is magnetic. And this is the color. I'm not going to swatch this. This is like a real shimmery metallic red. Is meant to go with that. And do you just see that embossing on this bullet? See that? It has a pleasant smell, slight vanilla smell. And I was slightly interested in this because I really don't like matte lipsticks. And I really don't like metallic. But I ended up with the bundle, and so we have it. The next thing that was available was this. I was not interested in this at all. This is a liquid liner, or gel liner, an Ulta Matte gel liner in the color. Can you see that at all? It says Clown. Now, this, I did give you the, this is a 12-month shelf life on it. So, take it out of the packaging. Nothing fancy. It just says melt here. You can't see it because the light is, there you go. You gotta get all up in there. Okay. And it's called Clown. The only design on here would be the back. It has like a faint showing of a balloon here. And then it's white. I'm not going to do anything with that. I think I'm going to give it to my niece, let her play in it. I don't have any plans on doing the giveaways because the only reason why we're doing giveaways, really, those big old oversized giveaways I was doing, I was getting so much crap out of these subscription boxes that are supposed to be geared toward your profile. But again, so many things that I could not use. Either it was complexion, didn't like the color, something I actually didn't want, like face mask or something like that. So I would just save all that stuff and just stick it in a box and just make it a giveaway. And it became so much. I would have like 2 big full boxes of regular BoxyCharm boxes and give it away. But because I'm buying mindfully, I'm buying things I know I want, I really don't have anything to give away. Now, because I came under the $100 that you needed in order to get free shipping, there was another collection with Bailey Sarian, and apparently she had one collection called Fatally Yours. Well, this is the Fatally Yours 2 collection. This is a mirror. Now, I really think that they could have put a mirror in this It collection, and it could have been like this as a red balloon. How did y'all miss that? Even Pennywise's face. I don't know. But I said, well, this will fall in line with what I just purchased. It has like a little long tassel here. It's red, so it falls in line with the color scheme. And it says BS for Bailey Sarian, the Fatally Yours 2. Now, when I picked the mirror up, I said, well, let me see what that looks like. And it's actually Fatally Yours 2 collection. And I really wasn't intrigued by it. So I opted for the mirror. Plus, it was on sale. I can't remember how much it was, but it got me over the hump. And I added this as an addition to the order to get the free shipping and to go along in vein with the Melt collection with it. It does have some inscription. It just says Bailey Sarian and Melt on the mirror. I'm not going to show it to you. It doesn't have protected coating or anything, so I don't want to blind you with that. But there you go. So those were my items. from the collection. I'm most excited, of course, by the palette and the lip liner. There's that lip liner. It does look like I might have scratched myself and some blood has come up to the forefront, right? So I'm loving that. And I forgot to put my little thing back in my palette. So I'll do that again. So that is my It collection. I'll show that to you again before I put it up. Get a little closer. Maybe you'll see the color is a little bit better. You can see that little bit of sparkle in that black there. Okay. And I'll put this back in here. And there's the palette front again. Yeah, I really think that they could have made that, had that gel liner been red, maybe like this. That would have been cool. You know, like maybe a black and red or something like that. But that white is so stark. How are you going to incorporate that into a look? Now, Dion, maybe even Janessa, possibly even Grace from Gel Beauty 87 would be able to do something with that white gel liner. But not me, baby. So this is my first video back. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the series It, Welcome to Derry, is going to be on HBO. So you could do the streaming, or if you have the cable, that's cool. Now, I will say this. When I had it before. I hate HBO Max, and they switched over to Max, now they're back to HBO Max. But I had it when it was the regular pricing. Now it went up to like $10.99. I'm like, and then you can get like 3 Disney, Hulu, and HBO Max for $19.99 a month. And I said, well, damn, I'll just keep it until I finish watching this series. And then I saw this little link that said, get a discount if you're a student. Like, let me click that, see what that's about. I think it said get a discount. And then it said if you were a student. I'm like, dang, I'm not a student. But then I realized I work at a university. Only thing they're really looking for is the fact that you have a .edu email address. So I got it for $5.49, no increases, 12 months. You must have access to your .edu email account because they're going to send you a code. You put the code in, you get the discount. So if you have a .edu email address and you don't already have HBO Max streaming, instead of paying $10.99, if you just wanted that, it is with the ads though, but it'll be $5.49 a month. So that's what I did. I used my work address because it says it's going to verify, but the only thing they verify is that basically you have access to that email address. So try it out. Hope it works for you because it worked for me. I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it has been ages since you've seen me fully on camera. I've taken some pictures, like the face of the day or something like that on my community tab. But it's nothing like seeing me in person, right? I know. But I had a little catchphrase. I can't remember what the heck it is at this point. So I was going to tell you thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like. I hope you comment. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you subscribe. Check out some old videos, some old posts. See if you like what I do. Then go ahead and subscribe. But I hope to also put out some additional content very soon. But it's spooky season, and I thought this would be a great foray back into posting. And thank you to all those of you that have encouraged me to get back on YouTube. V from Makeup Without Limitations, Julia from Accessories, Fudge, Life 60. Don't kill me, Julia. I'm so sorry. Also, Lori from it's Lori. It's Lori's Life. Dion from Dion Loves Makeup. Janessa from Janessa J Champagne. Who else has been encouraging me? Dorliza from Doc Mojo. And anybody else that I haven't missed, I'm so sorry. There's been Jackie from Jackie She changed her name. I can't remember what it was. Something Jackie Beauty. Man, I'm horrible. Accessorize Your Life is Julia. Jackie's Beauty, I believe it is, for Jackie. But yeah, I'm going to get off here because now I'm rambling. I'm messing up stuff. It's like an acceptance speech. People can't remember people's names. So anybody that I forgot to mention, it was not intentful. It was not malicious. Just have a scatterbrain. I'm old, y'all. I'm 52. And that fog brain from that perimenopause is no joke. Understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay, I'm about to go. And I hope to see you soon. I hope you see me soon. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this collection. Hopefully it's still available in some parts or pieces, or piecemeal it out the way you like. If you like it, the movie, the conception, the clown, the collection, give it a peek. And if you do get on HBO Max and you do watch this new series, let me know. Maybe we can gab about it. What we liked, what we didn't like. If we're gonna continue watching it. If we're like, oh, I gotta watch it like Game of Thrones. I was more of a House of Dragons kind of chick. But like, oh, I gotta watch this, or the Tudors. Not the Tudors. I really enjoyed the Tudors. Okay, bye bye.